Welcome back. And the Great River Flood happened from the great rivers of the New World, who literally make people trapped. Obviously, we have two armies here just trapped there. We can not forget about how this area has lots of people. But they forgot one opening, which shocked them. They tried to build it off, but it was too late. The water started moving in, attacking the crops. It trapped a lot, and the water also surrounded this and broken the walls that created a much faster way of death. I see here a lot. What's left of Tab is right now. Here, this tiny strip of land that, what, ironically, right next to the to to this place. I see they realize Auk is not gone. It's not just is. They forgot about Auk, and after this, they literally just saying decided to make a wall that separated Auk due to not being part of the not being part of the alliance. After separating it, they decided to open this up to everyone, which is also it's kind of time to say that how that there's a brutal flood from that causing many people to die from this point onward. But don't worry because after this, after the country was officially gone, they re they they closed this wall back and re reestablished the area. There's also a lot of some immigrants that come here, and as far as I know, TTDTA is kind of also leaving out this some countries like which is the entire part of Romishi. Luckily they allow some people to run now, because at this point there's said to be a huge north sinking that is in the TDTA air com saying that, and it happened. I see people are running away from the Great Two's huge earthquake. I mean, huge tsunami. I see it start rising up, just devouring Great Two, and it's said to devour much more countries in the north, like the Gappy. But then they start having the last ever Great One. It started devouring the area, destroying the realm of Emas and Lupa Moon. And we cannot forget about this started to keep going. It kept going to different areas. As we can see here, the country who owned this didn't really actually care about the colonies, therefore not letting them to die. I see here a lot of people lost their homes, and people start running away. See, people are right now here just you know getting floated away. Meanwhile, that's happening. They start they people are. I'm getting confused on the Great Traversity, but while that's happening, a lot of people start running off. Ironically, some laws were broken that also led to people start refixing the walls. Meanwhile, while that's happening, there's a lot of places are getting destroyed, such as the Holy Immune that starts sinking. But ironically, people are not using walls like it. Are starting to use walls. This is the first time I see this in years. Human clusters are happening here, and there's already starting to have a huge human cluster right there. I see the room sinkings are continuing. going to happen, and people are, and a lot of ships were sent to help out the people in need. Luckily, some people some people actually managed to stay and was a tab. A lot, but still, we have a lot of human clusters like this one here, and there's also ones here. And now there's the real ends. I just see some guys starting to lose faith in the Trita Mimic after declaring war on Great Thief for no reason. And there's since they're not allowing these immigrants, they decided to break the wall. Literally. They broke the wall and this allowed this to come through. It allowed a huge sinking that also start reaching the Great P, including, which is often ironic. And now there's a fight. Just a fight that probably will never stop. Eric Horde is now forever gone. And after this, there was a huge wall that's almost set to going to be, and the waves are about to hit the TDTA until they fix the walls and start doing this. I see we have this air cluster going on where people are literally starving themselves. And then we have the Age of Hope again, which is what happens when the darkness is gone. As we can see here, people are still running away. We have kings even. We have immigration. We have people who are we have some migrations we have migrations from everywhere. We have people heading to human clusters once again. While that's happening, we have this big cluster of land. TDTA and R Treaty for some reason exists again. Don't tell me how, but it happened. I see right here I see TDTA decided to get dissolved. And a lot of and yeah. And yeah. And yeah. And also, and probably some other ones, like, yeah. So due to this, it takes a long time, and we learn about next episode.